a spitter, so they can either opt to go straight in, because they can't land a charge spit, or they can go to the right, because if they go up top, there's a chance they might get that charge. So let's see what they do.
That's true, that death charge. Man, I haven't seen a death charge here in forever, but we are about to go live. Here we go. Team Alerion starting off their Survivor half, and Team Hard to Kill, also known as Silent Swagburger, gonna start off the Infected here. And it looks like, just as you predicted, going inside with that lack of spitter. And the hit starting to come in right now. Smoker pull out to the front. Hunter looking for the intercept, gonna get M2'd. Charger gets a punch in the back. And just about 18 damage coming off of that hit, along with a single boot.
Survivors got a bit too separated, but they shut down the hit pretty well, so there's not that much of a damage.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that Charger to get more than just the punch he got. He got a stumble and a punch, I think. And it looks like we're at the second choke point already. SI just getting their spawn, so there's probably not going to be a great hit here. Survivors choosing to go out back to the boat. And it looks like SI are getting ready to come in. Hunter creeping his way up while the rest of the SI posed on that rooftop. There's the pull. Charger looking around, just going to go for some punches and a spit. Is that spit landing on Rochelle?
It did.
Wow, it definitely did. A fair amount of damage onto Rochelle right there. It always seems a little risky to me to go behind the house in that direction just because it's so close quarters. I don't know, what do you think about that?
True, but I was expecting them to like shut down the Charger because he was in the open for a long time, but it did land.
And there's the draw crown from Razor. Well executed. Single boom from the back, and these hits coming in as soon as they get that opening. Oh, nice skeet from Razor, I believe. Once again.
Tonga.
Oh, Tonga actually getting that skeet. Nice. A lot of chip damage coming in off of that hit, even though most of the SI really got shut down. And the tank now coming up in the hands of Ramirez. Do we have war rooms available? No war rooms are available. Alright, well that just means you guys get to keep with us, and we'll keep the hype going during these things. You don't have to listen to these guys talk about their strategies and hopes and fears. We'll tell you about them for you. The tank is moving up a couple of cars here. I always like seeing like large numbers of hittables on this. Looks like this is going to be a pretty standard tank fight. Do you think this is the SI setup that they want to go in with?
The boomer can get on the roof, then yeah. But if that boom lands, that'd be pretty good for him.
Oh, and the tank is going in. Ramirez getting a little bit of split onto Coach, finds a punch onto Nick. Second punch going in right there, pretty good, but the Hunter's already been taken down. Single boom lands onto Nick. Is he going to go for the kill? No, he's going for a rock on the inside, manages to land it onto Ellis. Ellis getting punched once again. The SI are all gone except for this boomer that's just waddling around. Tank finding this corner really well onto Dan. Oh, misses a punch. That's going to hurt a lot, and he's going to go for this kill onto Razor with the last of his health, but he doesn't get it. Boomer going to try to finish him off. Oh, and Razor is dead.
Really well played tank there. He didn't focus the hittable, he just went for punches, and he was able to spread a lot of damage there.
Yeah, really nicely done. I was a little worried he wasn't going to get that kill onto Razor, but he managed to get it at the last second, just before he went down. So that's going to put a major dent in the score for Team Alerion. Here comes the next hit. This could be the tri-cap. Smoker a little earlier than the rest of his teammates, though, and yeah, this Charger gonna get leveled. Or insta-cleared, it looks like, by Tonga. And the Spitter trying to get himself killed. Not gonna happen.
All they can do right now is just make safe room, not get tri-capped.
Yeah, with that Spitter staying up, it's probably not gonna be a tri-cap on this next hit, so unless there's a devastating boom or something, I imagine they're gonna make it through this and make it to safe room with all three. Let's see how it goes. Boomer, wow, nice double boom. Right in the middle of them. Pull to the back. Interception from the jockey does land. The last one is boomed. This could be the Hitman wipe. Oh my gosh, the jockey making it behind the tree. That's going to be 2 in caps, it looks like.
Alice might die.
Rochelle going to get that clear. And the in cap is there, spit on top of it. He's dead. Insane. A 2-2 hit ending up in another kill from Team Silent Swagburger.
That double boom was really good. That gave him the opening to get that kill on Ellis.
Yeah, it really seems like they should have been able to pop that just coming straight from the rooftop in the middle of all of them, but they didn't get it and they paid the price. And here comes Charge Hunter looking for this final cap. Donga, oh, it's like they're just playing with him a little bit. Not able to get that cap quite yet. It's going to be up to the Hunter. I don't see how it's not going to happen though. There it goes. And that is the wipe. That's going to give 308 points to Team Alerion. A really, really strong start for Team Silent Swagburger on the US side here. So yeah, that's a lot of momentum already in favor of our US team here in the match, and Alerion's going to have to do a lot of work to get a wipe in themselves. They're really going to be hoping for a wipe here, because if they don't get one, there's a lot of potential for health bonus and big scoring on this map. Even though it's map 1, it's still worth a lot of points.
It is, but I feel like hard rank's a map where you can always like make a comeback, even if you're down 500 points on map 4.
That's certainly true. Even the finale, you can survive with a lot of health bonus. And here comes the opening hit. Hunter, Charger going inside. Charger getting taken down. The Hunter does land for about 7 damage, and the Smoker not really finding anything. Once again, we're left with a single boom as the survivors try to get their opening gun.
Pretty well taken by the survivors.
Yes.
Sound damage.
Slightly less damage. Actually, that's like a third of the damage that Team Alerion took on that opening hit. So definitely looking strong. And wow, we're seeing the exact same strat going back behind the boat here. SI just barely getting their spawns ready, and it looks like, oh, it's a juke. All the SI are moved around in the wrong positions.
You got baited.
Oh wow, an excellent bait strat. Survivor is going to take over the playground here and start moving up to the next choke. SI do only have a 2-2 setup here with a Smoker Charger. So I imagine they're going to be looking for some sort of a pull charge spit. But we'll have to see. The bait is afoot. Survivors, I imagine, probably going to try to go out through the left. Oh, Boomer, gonna get popped right there. The pull does go out. Charger coming in, not gonna find a single thing. And the spit just put in at the end to delay them a little bit. Oh, but the survivors don't care. They're gonna run around the other side. Silent Swagburger with Eclipse leading the way. I wonder if they'll go for this Witch Crown before the tank.
They should.
Looks like Eclipse going for it. Gonna take it. Standing crown.
Nice crown.
And here comes the hit. Jockey up, getting a scratch and disappearing. Wow, these SI hits really coming in at random times. I guess he was the tank and wanted to sack it. Pull lands for just a moment, but that charge taken down so quickly. And here we go. Tongha gonna take that tank out.
The Boomer barely missed. He would have got a double boom right there, and tank could have committed.
Oh wow, yeah, really unfortunate. A boom right there could have been completely devastating. It'd still be a lot of work for Tonga to have to do, but oh well. Plan B going for the standard tank fight once again. SI setup looks like the exact same thing. We've got no boomer this time. We've got a jockey instead for Team Alerion, but it looks like they're gonna hold on to it. There's going to be no boom to assist them, but I think they're going to try to do this commit. They hit one car out of play, I believe. Oh no, it's sitting on a fence.
They even have a propane tank.
But here comes the tank, leaving his hittables. Propane stumbles. Hunter Jockey getting ready to go in. Tank not finding the corner yet at 3k health. Gets one punch, second punch. Jockey is landing, but the tank not able to find his next connection. He's going to end up hitting Godframed Rochelle, and the melee's all over him. Oh my gosh, he got one extra punch. But what? There's the Silent Swagburger right there. Oh my gosh. His last 1.5k HP just disappeared in an instant as all of the survivors surrounded him. Absolutely insane. Their health bonus coming out of this is sitting at 592. That's going to give them a pretty sizable lead. But they have to hold on to it, and we do have a charge spit up for this next hit that could be swinging the game in a different direction. The bait, once again. Survivors taking it slow. Hunter pre-spawning. And there's the pull, landing onto Rochelle, taken down. Hunter taken down. Charger getting meleeed from below, but still manages to land with a sliver of health. And Ramirez gonna soak up the spit for his teammates. He still had a lot of permanent health, but now he is the official bleeder for the team. They've still got 500 health bonus right now, though, and unless something magical happens on this next hit, it looks like they're going to be holding that as they enter the safe room. And that's it. They're in. Wow, what a first bet. It's going to put the final scores for the map at 920 to 328 in the favor of Silent Swagburger. But yeah, like you said, 600 points. Not the hugest disparity to correct on hard rain.
Yeah, they could easily still make a comeback and take the lead on map 2.
Yeah, definitely so.
I'd say on their tank, the hit went in a bit too early. They should have just let him get the corner and then decap. Because he was at 60%, I'd say, when the hit came in. And by the time support died, he was like 40% health.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It was taking him a while to find that first punch, though.
True.
But yeah, definitely not what they were looking for on that tank. I have to say the tank from Silent Swagburger was the really impressive part of that map, in my opinion. I forget who that was already. Was that Ramirez? That was Ramirez's tank.
Yeah.
That went in there, got massive punches, and managed to get a kill on Razor. So yeah, I'll give Ramirez the MVP for that round.
I'd say Boomer.
Boomer MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of a factor, huh?
I was surprised that they didn't pop the Boomer and Boomer didn't stumble the tank there, because he was super close to him.
Yeah, that's true, and that Boomer came in again. That Boomer managed to get 2 booms during that tank fight, one of them at the very end, but he definitely helped get that kill onto Razor.
Yeah.
So yeah, do we know who that Boomer was? Probably not. Oh well, Boomer MVP. Whoever that was did a really good job. It was Ram. No, Ramirez was the tank. He wasn't the Boomer too. No kiss me. He does a lot of things, but he didn't do everything. Alright, but the next hit, getting ready here. Our setup, again, looks like 3-1 with a spitter this time. Survivors cautiously moving up out of the safe room area. I don't know, where do you think this hit's gonna spring?
They're just gonna look for a charge bed, send in the jockey first so they can draw the attention away from the smoker.
Oh, and there goes the pull. Charger coming in on top of it, almost stealing from the pull, but he gets leveled instead. That's going to be pretty much the shutdown. Some good spit and chip damage onto Eclipse. But the charge did not end up landing.
Smoker went in a bit too early, I know.
Yeah, he ended up pulling long before any of his teammates got there. But a little unfortunate. Survivors moving through the next choke point. Spawn's just now getting up. We've got a 2-2 setup this time. Boomer getting a 1 boom onto Eclipse right there. Looks like he's going to be taking the brunt of the damage for these opening hits. And here comes the jockey. Manages to land on Coach. Nice 2-cap right there. And the spit on top of it. Oh, a very nice spread. Managing to get a bunch of damage onto Ramirez. He is almost slow now. Looks like he's sitting at 42 health right now, just barely above the slow threshold. So very good second hit of the map for Team Alerion. And the witch draw is in. Oh,
He missed.
Eclipse missing the draw crown. That smoker didn't even have his tongue out yet. And the boomer, nice hop in. Gonna put that boom on the end cap. Charge for a little bit of damage. And the jockey trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. As he runs away from the survivors.
Oh, jockey
Oh,
landed him.
what? Coming back in. For a little bit of chip damage on the sideways box, things going very well for Alerion this far. And the tank is going to be at 55%. It's very soon. So we're going to probably find out if this is going to turn into a wipe in favor of Team Alerion very soon. Looks like SI are going to be ready to hit on that retreat. We see Hunter and Spitter set up in the back. Pull to the front. Turning into the tank, I believe. And the survivors just cautiously sitting here. They want to make their retreat, but they have to wait for that spit to disappear. Triple boom going out from Tongha. And the tank might decide to commit off of this. But it looks like the survivors are backing up very well, and the tank isn't ready to do anything about it. Yeah, it looks like just going to climb up to the side. Some chip going in onto him. Survivors through the triple boom have managed to get about 800 chip onto the tank. And the tank is coming in for the commit. The commons are almost gone, but he's going for it. 2k health, 1.5k health, just getting the corner. There's the pull, there's the pounce, there's a tri-cap, and Coach is the last one left. Coach needs to be intercepted by this tank. Not able to get the Hunter clear. Oh my gosh, this tank had almost no health left. And the tri-cap stays. He manages to get the in-cap, and that's the wipe. I can't believe it. I can't believe that turned into the wipe. Absolutely insane tri-cap. I don't know, man. What did you think about that? You see that coming? I certainly didn't see that coming.
No, I thought the tank was going to die even before the support came in, because he was down to 1.8k. And Ellis was on his back, just mailing him. And he didn't, like, Jockey was trying to grab him, but he missed. And if Ellis just turned around and M2 melee him, then they could have just survived that. But that was pretty good by Infected.
Yeah, really insane. Some of those SI seem to come out of nowhere even to me. But yeah, if a single one of them, if they managed to shut down a single one of them, that would not have been nearly as deadly. But yeah, that's exactly what Alerion wanted to see. Let's see how their survivor side goes. If they can come back and get some health bonus on this second map. Same opening setup, of course. It looks like the SI for Team Silent Swagburger choosing to come from ground level instead of coming from the rooftops. Kind of interesting. Almost like they're going for a separation hit out here instead. Little bit of repositioning. Charger Jockey going in, trying to get the charge inside. They do manage to land it. Spit a little bit late, but it is going to tick. And I think Rochelle not quite getting hit by the spit, but definitely taking some smoker damage. That was a pretty powerful opening hit.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I really like it when you can do those quick hits to run inside there and manage to get some damage, but it's always really risky. Like, you don't know if that charger's gonna land or not, but they saw it and went for it and managed to make it happen. And here comes the next hit. Boomer looking for it. Another single boom. These mirrored attacks right now. Charge and Jockey going. Charge gonna miss, but the Jockey gets a few ticks. Getting some spit ticks as well. Nothing particularly damaging on that hit, but you know, every boom counts.
The charger barely missed, and the spit was there, but no charge.
Yeah, really close. But you know, everyone's fighting for those inches. Oh, nice crown there from Tongha. Standing crown running into the witch before that smoker could get the pull off. And it looks like SI are just going to opt to hold for this tank spawn. I imagine they're probably going to really want to get that boom in. That is just so key. And here comes the tank now, getting spawned up. Nice single boom going in. It looks like SI are ready to do these intercepts. Jockey kind of getting stuffed, but manages to get the cap onto Rochelle. It does get cleared. Charger not able to intercept that in any way. But the survivors are all ticked down pretty far. They are going to have to pop pills preemptively on this fight, I think. It looks like survivors going up to fight in the front area instead. I don't know, is this where you'd want to play this tank, Simi? On this side instead of that side?
They should be chipping this tank. Let them get on double silo.
And SI coming in tank, going to that double silo like you said. A double boom is going to cause them a lot of free LOS here.
Nice
Oh,
rock.
wow. Managing to clip Dan right over that walkway. An excellent rock by Tregob.
Can you respec him? You're being on my screen. Thanks.
I hope I'll always be a boomer in your heart. But anyway, survivors have moved back to the other location. An interesting change of pace. Just trying to play that LOS, I suppose. A lot of pills have been popped. Hunter getting shut down as he comes in. Jockey shut down as well, but another rock onto Dan. Tregob only taken 1k of chip at this point, and he's caused a bunch of pills to be popped and gotten 2 rocks. So far he's making some very good trades, I think. But we'll have to just wait and see. He's trying to play that LOS line there, avoiding some chip, keeping some sight. Getting ready for this next set of spawns. And the survivors LOSing like mad. Here comes another rock attempt. Getting some chip on top of it. SI not completely ready to commit. Ooh, barely managing to get that one boom onto Rochelle. The charger is down and the Hunter gets an 8 damage pounce onto Ellis in that corner. And it looks like Tank managed to get a rock in there.
Yeah, Tank got a rock on Nick.
Wow, so he once again got reset to 100%. And look at him going for these rocks, getting all the way on top of this wall. It's going to take a lot of chip as soon as they come out, but
He can take all the chip, but he just needs to keep sight so he can bleed him all day. He doesn't even have to go in.
Do you think he will ever choose to go in? Or is he just going to rock this out? Next hit coming in now. Tri-Cap's landing right now. That's going to be a fair amount of damage. And we did get a Rage Rock on top of it, onto that smoker pole. And here we go. More rock and chip attempts. Tank down to 2.7k HP at this point. But still on that first pass, and it's looking more and more like it's going to be 100% bleed tank. Seems like a solid strat for them so far. SI going to be looking to come in very soon. Tank going to be setting up for this next rock. Boomer not managing to get it this time. Charge doesn't land, but this is going to be another Rage Rock. Oh, but he goes on to second pass before that rock goes out. Still though, this tank fight is already a pretty big win for Silent Swagburger.
True, they're out of pills and almost no health bonus.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to turn into the wipe during this tank, but it's kind of looking like it eventually will. Pull getting shut down very quickly. SI kind of coming in one at a time, mostly just getting distraction off. And I don't know if he's going to find this last rock. He's about to go AI. He's really fighting to find a rock, not landing another one there. Nice single boom. This might be the end of the tank. He's getting shot at by Ellis, by Soul on the back, down to 24 HP, and he is AI. And he will be taken down, but a huge amount of damage. Some really great rocks out of Tregob there. And next hit coming in, looking for the Tri-Cap, just going to be a pull in the back, and the Charger running away to fight another day.
If I go, you guys are gonna miss me.
It looks like he's going to try to get it, hopefully get a despawn and get some health back to hit on this next choke point. This could turn into a wipe at at any good hit that Silent Swagburger gets. Razor is down to 2 HP, Dan at 15 HP, Tongha at 23. Only one of the survivors is fast right now, and he's just 1 health point above that. And there goes the pull. Now Soul is slow. Charge gonna land on him as well. Spit going down, getting the in-cap on Razor. But somehow the stand-up animation was incredibly short for Ellis, and he did not end up taking much of that spit. Oh, we have spectators here calling the wipe.
No, they're talking about the last map.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes a little more sense. Here comes Jockey pre-spawning up once again. We have another Tricap Skeet. Razor gets the Skeet onto Trigob, and the Charger flying around randomly, not able to land anything. Some Jockey chip. Man, it's just a little bit of chip at a time. But Alerion are managing to get through these hits and make up some more distance. I kind of wonder if this is the story we're gonna see. We're gonna see some really strong play from Alerion, but in the end, just getting bled out and not making it through. 2 in-caps now inside in the trailer.
Ooh, nice spitter shutdown.
Yeah, that's good. That could have turned into another in-cap there, a bit more delay. But man, they are still pushing it. I don't know, do you think it's possible for them to make the safer?
It is.
It certainly is. If they... No, they have one person on black and white right now, and it is Razor, so they're going to have to watch out for him. But everybody else has some wiggle room. There's a nice shutdown on the Jockey. Oh, and that's the in-cap onto Soul. Smoker and Boomer still looking around to get something. Oh, Boomer rockets in, but gets M2'd, goes right into the face of Rochelle. I don't know, I feel like the SI hits have been a little staggered from Silent Swagburger, and if they just actually threw them in all at once, they might be more likely to get the wipe on these guys. What do you think? Do you think they're doing that on purpose, or?
I have to agree with you, because they're all pretty much 2 or 3 scratches away from dying or getting in-cap, so if they just sit together, that would be the wipe. Because they've given them, I'd say, 100 odd points in free distance.
Oh wow, that Hunter getting skeeted, Charger taken down as well on the side, and Jockey on the other end getting shut down very quickly. Just a little bit of separation spit and some more bleed is all that's really hitting these survivors. And the elevator is almost here. I imagine we'll see one more hit attempt before the survivors get in, just to not waste that time instead of spawns. And here comes the spit being thrown in, getting the in-cap onto Coach. Pull gonna go out. Oh, getting cleared very quickly though. And a pounce that lands for just a little tick of damage and gets cleared as well. Smoker has decided to run away. I don't know if he'll be able to find anything there. It looks like these survivors are gonna pick themselves up and make it in the elevator.
Is Rochelle black and white?
Anyone else feel like crap right now?
I believe she is not. Dan and Razor are, however. Oh, Rochelle getting in-capped right there. Charger going in, getting a punch, trying to get a charge off and not finding it. It looks like he might be able to get a despawn for some more health. Man, these delays though.
Yeah.
They could have been in the elevator right now, but these chains of in-caps. Alright, they're now on to 3 players, black and white. Wow, I guess it kind of owes it to their positioning that they've been, the people have been getting in-capped in just the right order to, you know, keep their black and white people alive.
Yeah, they're all black and white now.
Insane. Alright, and the Boomer looking for that boom, trying to stick himself inside that elevator. Oh, the charge, trying to stumble people back in. Stumbles back and forth in both directions. They still can't get this pickup on Ellis. It looks like they finally will. Oh my gosh, if they make it through this cornfield, I will be so amazed. But man, they've made it through so many choke points and attacks that I didn't think they would.
Oh, next up.
Oh! Spitter MVP. Finally getting the kill on one. There goes Tongha being taken down by a common, I think.
It's a death race at this point.
Pretty much is. And Dan being taken down as well. It's all up to Soul, and there goes the pull. Always the smoker to finish off the round. But wow, look at those MVP stats. 26%, 28%. That is a team that is that's really working together all on the same level, man. So close to 25%. Alright, and I did not catch what the final scores were coming out of that. I believe it's 1,180 to
It's a 300 point game.
Yeah. Alright, 300 point game then. Wow. 888 to 1180.
Everybody gassed up and good to go?
So the gap getting smaller. The White Alerion managed to get really letting them start fighting for some of that ground that they need to make up. But Silent Sweatburger is going to be on Survivor once again. Going into map 3. Alright, looks like this opening setup is going to be 3-1 with Spitter. We've got Jockey, Charger, and Hunter.
Every time you have a charger on the first hit, you will always have a tracker.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Every time you have a charger, you'll always have a cry cap. Awesome.
On the first hit, though.
Fun facts with Simi. Now, it looks like they want to go for a hit early here. I don't know. What do you think about this? Oh, here it comes in, though. Jockey managing to get shut down in the front. Charger running into a wall, and Hunter getting skeeted. Or shut down, at least, in the front. Somehow 30 damage went in anyway from Tongha, and it looks like it went on to Eclipse and Sideways Box. I think that was Spit Damon.
Yeah, it does massive damage now.
Yeah, it certainly can.
But
that's
just
gonna
because of
give...
that hit, they can take the field for free.
Yeah, always an interesting decision, I think, to go for the early hit there. As we saw, Silent Swagburger making it through the field completely unscathed. We are going to be seeing the tank at 35%, which is going to be pretty soon. Oh, and they decide to pop this boomer early. Gonna make Ramirez a little bit blinded by boom. And Jockey going in, getting shut down, pulled, going out. Charger not going to get a death charge, but taking his 10 damage onto Ramirez. And the tank is actually already up in the hands of Soul. Nice rock right there. Tank might be able to go in and intercept, getting a punch onto Sideways Box. He's going to get punched down the stairs. That should be an end cap right there. He needs to get this corner before the pills go in, and he does manage to find it. Tank can just play that end cap, but no! Looking for some more separation. He's found himself in the middle of all the survivors right here. He's got 3.8 KHP. The survivors still not getting cornered by him. There goes Eclipse. Or no, Tragob. Getting cornered right there. They managed to clear that smoker pole. But it's now 2 survivors against a 2.3 KHP tank. There goes a punch. Hunter looking to get the cap. Manages to cap Ramirez, and this is going to be another wipe. Wow, an excellent timing by Soul right there. Really managing to cut off the survivors every way he could. And SI finding the separations to play on. Yeah, what a rough tank spawn to fight. That is going to be really interesting to see how Alerion handle on their survivor half as well. I don't know, man. Put yourself in that position. You're the survivors there, Simi. What are you going to do when that tank spawns right as you're coming out of the elevator?
Well, if they saw the tank that was right there, they could have just spawned it up top rather than rushing down, because I think they were banking on that the hit's still down, so they could just push down and go to that safe spot at the left side. But tank just committed and caught that early corner.
Yeah, they had that single boom as well, so commons were sort of in their way everywhere. Alright, here comes the opening hit for the second half. Silent Swagburger's Jockey deciding that he needs to make a move to someplace a little bit safer. Charge coming in. Oh! Just barely missing Ellis right there, or getting leveled actually. And the Hunter getting taken down as well. Jockey getting a few ticks. Only 13 damage coming out of this. Much less than we saw Alerion get with their opening hit.
Could you respec kiss me or boomer now? Thanks.
But yeah, once again, neither of these teams really confident in going for the field hit for their damage. Just going for those early opening hits. But we'll have to see. Oh, Spitter trying to get sacked right here. I don't think they're going to kill him.
Yeah,
Oh, there they go. A little bit of manner coming out.
They did it on purpose, so they don't have spawns, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, just kill it as late as possible so you have one less thing to worry about. Tank has now spawned up, and survivors are going to push out right here. There is no death charge set up waiting for them. And they feel confident in that and have moved out to fight it on the 3rd floor. But so many spawns are still up that they're not ready to make any sort of a move to 2nd floor. Eclipse is holding on to this tank. And we did have that Hunter killed off. We have a 2-1 with Boomer and Charger. And here comes the tank pushing in onto the survivors. He's going to get that separation. Should be a corner. Real quick corner onto Tongha. He's going to keep going for it. Charger. Smoker getting shut down right now. Oh, and a punch getting missed. This does not look good for the tank. All he's gotten is 1 in cap. There's a nice 2-boom coming out right there. But this is just going to be a 2nd in cap at most. And now there's melee weapons going on the back of the tank. 2 in caps out right now. One of them is a ledge cap. But this tank down to 6 HP. Alerion have managed to survive.
Hey, I need some help over here.
An excellent call to just stay up top. And they kept themselves in a position to keep those SI from really managing to make anything big happen. Oh, Jockey baiting out this pickup on the ledge, getting a 2nd ledge. Oh my gosh, that rock landing stopped the pull from taking Rochelle off the ledge. What is going on right here? Man, I thought this tank fight was over, but these ledge caps are seriously dangerous to these SI, to these survivor players. Ellis is doing a lot of bleeding out on that ledge. Oh, Jockey managing to stop another pickup. And there goes another ledge cap. We have 3 players down right now for Team Alerion. And our spectators, once again, calling out the wipe. Oh, Rochelle getting punched by commons like crazy. And there's the pull. That's going to be the wipe. Absolutely insane. Sideways box on that smoker. MVP. Man, that tank wipe only really got 1 in cap, but he managed to get ledge pull after ledge pull along with that Jockey in the middle of the fight. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh man. Man, I always say that the tank fights are all about the SI. Like, I mean, you can definitely be a good tank and go in and pick good targets, but those SI are really what make the difference between the wipe and not a wipe. But wow, that was so much the SI on that wipe. Absolutely insane. An excellent play from Silent Swagburger, holding on to their lead, even though it's... Actually, I don't know who came out on top of that map. It was incredibly close. So we're still at about a 300-point game right now. And yeah, I'm sure neither team is really comfortable with the scores right here. They know that this game could be turned around really quickly, and they're going to have to fight to keep their lead or to make their... to turn their loss into a lead for Team Alerion. Opening hit right here, we've got the 3-1 setup once again. Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Boomer. Oh, pre-spawn's going out. Looking for the pull out of the safe room.
I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't quite seen a team go for something like this. And they don't have a spitter, but here comes the pull, gonna miss. Charger sliding through all of them. Jockey getting M2'd around a whole lot. Looks like there's gonna be a bunch of scratches. Oh wow, not actually getting a huge amount of them. Coming out with about 16 damage, 18 damage now, thanks to the boom. And it looks like we're gonna be seeing Witch at 52%, Tank at 65%. I imagine the survivors will go back to this starting area to fight the tank.
I think they should fight it by the house, because it's just one car they have to worry about.
That's true. I haven't seen many teams do that in a while, but yeah, I've definitely seen it be very strong. And if I do see that, I think it'll be pretty exciting for us to watch. So, all right, heading up to the second choke point. Silent Swagburger, ready to take their time. On every one of these choke points they had to. Gonna put all their survivors up on the rooftop, it looks like. Pounce, charge, spawning up, heading in. Charger not gonna get anything, and the Hunter was taken down. We had a nice pop from Tragob onto that Boomer as well. So just getting a tiny bit more chip damage off of that hit. I think there was a scratch from the Hunter or something. But the tank is now up, which probably going to be ignored, and it looks like the survivors are going to go back and fight it at the start of the map. Razor has a lot of running to do to catch up to the survivor team with his tank.
Oh, not again!
Nice single boom going out right there. Survivors doesn't look like they're going to have any trouble getting themselves set up. Ooh, and Razor actually hitting an extra car. I haven't seen many people do this. Bringing in that extra alarm car from the front. I don't know, what do you think about that, Simi?
Well, most people just punch it out of play, but he actually managed to bring it with him, so it's pretty good, because he's second pass, just because survivors are back there, so any extra help would help.
Yeah, certainly. It looks like his cars are kind of flying around all over the place. Not managing to get a solid one up on the roof yet, but he is going to go for the commit right here. Survivors kind of spread out 3-1 on this rooftop. All survivors jumping off the rooftop right here. And it looks like they're going to try to keep him off of it. Tank is down to 4k health and pushing in really fast right now. Nice pull to the front. It looks like it's probably going to get cleared though. Charger and Hunter not managing to get much while the tank is in the back. Getting a bunch of punches onto Eclipse. He's down to 2k HP, and it looks like he's going to start getting some punches onto Ramirez. Probably going to switch to this car. Looks like he's just going to try to keep himself alive and look for opportunities. But it looks like this is pretty much going to be it from the tank. I don't know what else he can accomplish here. He needs to stay alive until he gets some more SI up. Oh, a nice rock around that truck. And SI are up now. Tank, whoa! Car just flying straight into sideways box. I don't think he saw that coming. SI are coming in. We do have a cap on the side with the smoker pole, and the jockey managing to get the last cap. The tank is not there to protect it. He does get a rock on top of it though. I don't know if he can turn this into the wipe. He's trying his hardest though. Down to 900 HP. That next in cap is out. There's a boom out. The tank can stay alive on top of this boom hopefully. Oh, missing the rock right there, but he gets the pickup to stop. Anyway, 600 health. Cars flying about. Barely missing Tragob. Looks like that's going to be a kill on sideways box. And the tank may just go for some more kills. Charge does land right there. And that should be it. I don't think that end cap is going to clear it. Insane. That tank was so close to dead at 1k HP. And the SI managed to get some amazing cap and an amazing car to turn it into a wipe. Absolutely incredible tank from Razor. Man, I don't know. What do you think the survivors should have done differently to keep that from happening?
Well, tank got Rochelle down and support was dead, so they actually should have pushed him rather than like backing up. And because there was just one car close to Rochelle, so tank would have either got a kill or would have been dead, but he played it really well and managed to get the wipe.
Yeah, certainly. They might have gotten like somebody in capped from a car right there, but they would have been able to kill the tank a lot sooner if they just pushed him. And probably wouldn't have ended up as the wipe that we saw. Man, I can't believe it. Alerion getting in these positions that don't look like wipe positions and then managing to find them nonetheless. So yeah, Silent Swagburger definitely going to have to match that performance. Otherwise, it's Hard Rain 4. And Hard Rain 4 is the map to get your big comebacks on. We'll have to see if they manage to do that. Nice double boom going out at the opening safe room.
They should just stall for cold charge speed.
Yeah, it kind of seems like that's what they want to go for, but they're all ready to go as soon as the survivors come out of the safe room. Such close quarters hit they're setting up right now. And they're all spawned up, so Alerion knows exactly what's coming. They're going to jump out. The long wide jockey pull, managing to land. Charger managing to get a charge out to the front, and the spit not going to make it, being cut short. But still about 36 damage on the board from that. A lot of it on Dan from that charge.
Reloading. I remember that torch light. Reloading.
So pretty standard opening thus far. Hard to infer much about the performance we'll see up ahead. It looks like Alerion taking this choke point a little bit faster than Silent Swagburger. But they are baiting it out like crazy. They don't want to start this tank and get screwed by a good SI hit.
I think Smoker's looking for that pull on the long car, but he should go for it when they like run back so there's forward for the tank.
Yeah, it does look like they are holding for the tank spawn. Nobody quite looking like they want to jump the gun yet. Smoker is setting up on that car. I wonder if they're thinking about pulling the witch before this tank. That would be pretty silly. It would be a nice way to try to bait out a hit, though, if that's what they want to do. It looks like Rochelle is kind of going for it. Oh, but the tank spawns. So that plan is gone, and it looks like Alerion wants to stay up the front. No run back is going to be happening.
I hear a hunter.
Ooh, I hope Silent Swagburger is prepared for this. Sideways box, bringing his tank in. Up to the rooftop. I don't know, do you think they're just going to go for rocks here?
He's gonna keep sight and wait for a tri-cap and then commit. Because if that boomer went in solo and just managed to get one, because if he would have went in when tank was in, he would have got a double, that would have been a wipe.
And it looks like they're going to sack off the other two SI they had as well. That Hunter and Jockey going in and getting killed off.
I don't agree with that, because tank was first pass 20% frustration, so they're gonna get spawns pretty late.
Yeah, maybe Sideways Box just really wants a boom for this commit, which I can kind of understand, but the timer's just barely getting up and this tank's going to be forced to commit. He's taken 1.5k chip at this point, and he's about to drop in. Here he goes. He really needs this boomer to land. Boomer, or Charger dropping in, manages to land a charge. Tank's getting a bunch of punches. Nice double boom. But the tank still has a lot of work to do with only 1k HP left, and now there's 3 survivors all railing on him. He's not going down yet, and he's actually running away, but that's going to be it. The survivors managed to stick together and shut down the SI fast enough to keep that tank from wiping them. I don't know. I know you wanted them to go in with a tri-cap, and I don't know. Do you still think do you think that would have changed their tank significantly after seeing that?
The reason he didn't wipe is because the Hunter and Jockey went in super late, and then he didn't have enough time for like the infected to get spawns, and they just had to like find any spawn and then just go for anyone. Like they weren't prepared for that tank commit. And even if they like sacked Hunter and Jockey at the end, tank had to like keep some sight just to buy time.
Yeah, definitely. They were certainly rushed. getting those spawns. But here comes one of the last choke points in the map. Survivors dropping out. Boomer not getting popped. That's going to be a 2-boom right there and a 2-cap on top of it. Hunter managing to get a cap a little bit late, but there's still a lot of health bonus being held here by Team Alerion. They've actually got 584 health bonus right now, and they're about to walk into the safe room with all of it. There's your hard drain 4 comeback. Oh my gosh, that's gonna put the scores for the end of this chapter at 2,170 for Team Alerion to 1,643 for Team Silent Swagburger. That's a difference of what, like 550 points or so?
557?
I think it's 527. Yeah. Excellent. We've got our math down on this cast.
Yeah.
That's the most important part, really. But man, 527 is gonna be. I don't know. I'd be really nervous about trying to make that back on the finale, especially after Silent Swagburger got wiped on every map after the opening one, didn't they? Map 2 they got wiped. Map 3 Silent Swagburger got wiped. Map 4 they got wiped by these tanks from Team Alerion. And they're going to have to break that pattern if they want to make it on this map and make up enough points to take the win.
Infected need to just wipe the first tank, because if they don't, then they're in big trouble.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure on that tank player. They really need to make something magic happen here, because if they don't get that wipe, their chances for comeback are severely diminished. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We are waiting for the players to ready up from Team Alerion. We have a 2-2 setup again. No wait, that's Kiss Me acting as a spitter on my HUD. I guess he's ringing for this final map.
He's like, I'll show you how to play this game.
Yeah, he's gonna be the 5th infected. It's gonna help him get the turnaround they need. But yeah, 3-1 setup with Boomer. Smoker, Jockey, Charger. Once again, that Charger means the check cap, as Simbi pointed out. And here comes the Survivors out of the safe room. Pull going in, managing to land, not getting cleared at all. Jockey is going to get shut down, and the Charger gets stumbled by the Boomer as he was trying to go for that charge onto Dan in the safe room. So a pretty solid clear of the opening hit. I thought it was really interesting how long they let that pull last, but the pull ended up only getting 3 damage. So it was probably a good decision to focus the Jockey instead. Oh, Boom going in for a single onto Ellis right there. That side spawn on the rooftop not being blocked. And the Survivors all jumping off the roof to take this hit. Really interesting. There's going to be a lot of horde around, and all the SI go onto Dan in the front. Sort of stealing from each other there, but they do manage to get some chained caps on him in the end for a fair amount of chip damage.
It's a lot of damage for what it was.
Man, it's really interesting to me that they all jumped off of the roof to take that hit. What do you think about that? I don't feel like...
I haven't seen anyone do that, to be honest.
That's crazy. I mean, it worked out for him, but man, it seems so sketchy. I guess they just wanted to put distance between themselves and the SI spawns. Charger jumping in, actually landing onto Razor right there. Ramirez going for a bit of a YOLO charge. But he does manage to land it. And once again, Survivors finding themselves in the water with these hits. Oh, nice skeet. Soul managing to skeet Eclipse right there before he can land onto Dan. But all the SI and Boom still landing onto Dan. Looks like he's going to be soaking it up for his team.
Their problem is that they're going one by one, and look at their spawn timers.
Yeah, they are kind of all over the place. You go in with staggered spawns, and your next hit's going to be staggered as well. Either that or you're going to be wasting some time. Man, and Dan's been fighting off all of these comments on high ping with the Tonfa. That's going to be a fun challenge. But here's that tank. The tank with so much on his shoulders. SI hit coming in though as this tank hits around some cars. Nice charge, and there's a spit that's going to be on top of that. Getting rid of that spitter really nicely as the tank spawns. Survivor Slow still in pretty good health. And Tragob, it looks like he wants to be going for rock plays at this point. Survivor is situating themselves back on the rooftop, keeping their high ground advantage over this tank, and the tank's rage is ticking down pretty heavily. This is really interesting positioning from the tank, and second pass already. He's going to have to go for some kind of a commit right here, trying to hit this car around, get it up on the rooftop. It's just not happening. He does manage to get one up, but it's going to fall right back down. He still has a fair amount of frustration to use. Gets one car up on the roof, probably not exactly how he was hoping. Second car flying up over the roof. Almost out of play, but now here comes the commit. He needs to get this separation. Nice pull down to the front. That's an in cap. Is he going to go for the kill on top of it? SI in the back. Not quite looking like they want to push the issue yet. Oh, but the jockey does go in and gets taken down. Tragob has managed to get out with 4.2k health. Oh, barely missing Ellis with that car if it was just hit with a little bit more velocity. And it looks like he's going to go for the kill. Gets a second car onto Ellis. 2 survivors left, tank with 2k HP. We've seen this situation before in reverse. There goes the kill, managing to get the first kill on Razor. Tank down to 1.2k HP. SI are up, they do get the charge on the other side of the map. Pounce goes in, Tank should be able to get over there and turn this into the wipe, and he does. Wow, some really excellent car play from Tragob right there. That pull, which I believe was from Sideways Box, really opening up the tank to get these car hits, and he just got one car opportunity after another. Man, it was so nerve-wracking watching his frustration tick down without really getting much out of it, without getting rocks, without getting cars set up. But he eventually got exactly what he needed. And now it's going to be up to the Team Silent Swagburgers Survivor half to try to push their way to the victory. They have to survive this map too.
I have a shout out from Puff to you, Kiss Me, and like Cool Jerk. Shout out to Kiss Me and Cool Jerk. Let Walks cast a match.
Yeah, let Walks cast a match. I have no idea who Walks this. Oh, Vox? Vox Populi? Oh wow. Get the whole team to cast a match. Those have been pretty fun. I've seen a lot of casts that is just, you know, a team going in and you get to see their take on every hit. And have a lot of fun with them.
And here's another one. Shout out to my friend Dynasty.
Excellent. I want to give a shout out real quick to Fig Newtons for deciding to take on this tournament and host it and be the mean guy admin for everybody so we can play some good Left 4 Dead games. Hopefully everybody is playing and has been enjoying it. I know there's been a lot of forfeit wins this round, but at least we've got some games that are looking pretty exciting and good. And we've got some casting that can let the rest of us enjoy them too. But yeah, we're waiting for Eclipse to ready up here on this final half of the match. They have to make 1,000 points on this map, which is not a huge amount. It's only 200 health bonus on top of the map distance. But here we go, the baits are beginning. Smoker giving a bit of a pre-spawn. Just making the survivors think about him a little bit. Those other SI on top of the roof back there. Oh, the Boomer pre-spawn as well. Team Silent Swagburger with the wall clear. Ramirez has been testing out those walls. Nice charge, double charge in the back. What the hell is this tri-cap with the charge? The pseudo quad cap, the Left 4 Dead 2 quad cap right here. Oh my gosh. after that incredible bait of the boomer, things just took a turn for the worst for Team Silent Swagburger. What a hit from Alerion. That's so much damage on the board.
What's this point for this map? 600?
Oh, it's only 6. I think it's 600, but there's still, like, holdout bonus? Maybe not. Oh my gosh, if there's only 600, then they're going to need 400 health bonus. And they're already down to 820. But they have started the event, and as long as they play this tank, they're going to have to play it almost perfectly. But as long as they make it through it, they're going to be able to survive this. I have a feeling Alerion's going to try to go for a bleed rock tank. Just because all they need to do is whittle down health bonus and tire out these survivors. But yeah, we aren't quite at the tank just yet. We do have a tri-cap set up, and it looks like they're waiting for that spitter spawn before pushing in this hit. All of the SI just sitting around looking for their opportunities. And there's the Hunter Yell, signaling the start of the hit. Pole managing to land onto Nick, not quite going to get him off the roof, and Charger left to wonder what to do. He does manage to get a charge onto Eclipse right there, including a pound. Actually, that's Ramirez, not Eclipse. But the Spit managing to get shut down as well. That's going to put Ramirez into bleed. He decides to pop his pills. But Tongha has now spawned up as the tank. I don't know, what do you think from this to me? Should they just go for the rock tank here or go for a commit as well?
Well, Grin's a pretty good tank player, and Ramirez pops his pills, so he can easily just keep side and bleed him.
And here comes a jockey rock blindsiding Tragob right there. Wasn't watching at all. Charge pull going in right there, and the rock barely missing, but we do have a 2-cap to make up for some of that damage. Tragob severely chipped at this point. He's probably going to have to pop his pills pretty soon as well. The tank is down to 25% rage on his first pass and dropping, and it looks like that's going to be second pass right there. They may be able to force this commit after all. And it looks like Tongha, what did you say his other name is? Grin? Is preparing for that that commit, getting some cars set up.
And I think you only get 2 pills now instead of 4.
Oh man, the survivors really need to hold on to every bit of health bonus they have. And the tank getting these cars hit around once again, not really getting the setups he's looking for, getting rebounded off of that telephone pole, but we do have a nice 2-boom in. The tank pushing up on top, gonna get stumbled by the propane tank. And he actually drops down to the first floor because of that, which puts him on sideways box, a really nice health bonus target for him to start pounding on, and he gets it. Nobody is in there to start chipping it back. He's switching to getting punches onto Tragob. SI on top, not looking like they're getting their cap. Charger getting some great punches onto Eclipse. That's 2 in-caps. Tank still at 3k HP. Oh man, this looks like it's going to be the wipe. We do have a jockey out there onto Eclipse, not getting cleared, and the pounce intercept onto Ramirez, and that's going to be the wipe. Team Alerion managing to get the wipe with their tanks on 4 out of 5 maps. And that puts the final score at 2,434 to 1,907 in favor of the European team Alerion.
Really well played. That double boom was good.
Yeah, that was such an incredible match, man. It looked so strong for Silent Swagburger at the start. But Alerion just, you know, every time it looked like they were in a dire situation, they kept it together and they pushed through. You know, map 2, their survivor side, they looked like they should have wiped so close after that tank, but they almost made it to the safe room even after getting 3 people into black and white range. And then, you know, map 4, their tank fight, that tank was down to 1k HP, only getting 1 in cap, and they managed to just keep it together, hold out, and find a wipe in that as well. Just absolutely insane. That map 4 turnaround really gave it to him.
Yep, that's what that map's all about. Just not looking at the score and not giving up.
Yeah, definitely so. Alerion's